You are making connection to your spirit guides way too hard for yourself. There's 3 ways in which you are doing that, and I'm gonna be helping you today with how to make this simpler. The first thing you're making way too hard for yourself is you are making it way too big for yourself. A lot of people think this contact with spirit guides is this magical experience with rainbows and unicorns. I'm joking, but you know what I'm talking about. Spirit guides, when connecting to you, they are always using the way of the least resistance. All this means is that it is way harder to add new information than to just use things that are already there. Things you have felt before, things you've seen before, memories you have. It is also not this big heavenly voice talking to you, but it's just connecting to your inner voice inside of your head. So how do I recognize then what is what? When am I actually in contact? This is training. We all have the ability to recognize and to feel truth, and you're just gonna have to use that and train that. Another thing you're doing to make this way too hard for yourself is making stories instead of staying in the now. Let's say I pick a flower, I'm not sure what it is, and I'm like, well, this must be the flower of the myth everyone is talking about. And let's say this flower is like very important for your process. And there's this local that's trying to tell you like, well, that's just this flower that grows on the hill over there on that specific part. Well, chances are what he's trying to tell you is not gonna reach you in any way, because it just doesn't feel as good as having the flower from the myth. So the spirit guides as well, they have to work through your story before they can reach what they actually want to tell you, and that's so much more work. And the difference with the guides is that they probably will only tell you once. Not because they're mean, but because the now changes, things change. Which brings me to the third thing. Connecting to your guides isn't hard, it's just intuitive. The same way you train yourself to listen to your feelings and to your gut, a lot of people are probably doing that. That same way you need to go about your process in these things and in how you want to learn and yeah. Because no 2 feelings are the same, no 2 experiences are the same. And this is just gonna take practice. And each time you think you're completely having it down, you'll be challenged with something new. And even in when to connect and when to, train for this, feel if this is something you really want in this moment. If you actually feel enthusiastic in the moment to go do this now, do it. But if you feel like it's more like working right now, or you really have to put in effort, probably don't do it. If you do this in moments where you are organically feeling it, and if you are truly enthusiastic, it's gonna go so much easier. Doing it because you decided you need to make progress, that is just not being in the moment, and that's not helping your process. In the end, it's already training. So if you stay intuitive about this and really close to yourself, you will get this down, for sure. Alright guys, girls, stay simple, don't complicate it. Just like it's really simple and uncomplicated that I just want your like and I want your subscription. So give me yours and, well, if I can have it. And I'll be seeing you another time. So, bye bye.
You should subscribe to his channel. It is a good idea. Really. It is a really good idea.